Hey guys, today the movement we're going to highlight is the dumbbell snatch for your Saturday partner workout. There's a decent amount of dumbbell snatches here. It's 20-minute AMRAPs, especially if you start getting into those later rounds. Some things I want to talk about with the dumbbell. Some faults, and some ways to approach it as well. So faults I see with the dumbbell snatch, which cause to a super sore back the next day or the next couple days, is grounding at the back when you go to pick up. So if you are getting into that high volume and every single rep you look like this at the bottom, be very sore for the next couple days. So make sure as you get into those later rounds and even at the get-go, like you're thinking of sitting the hips back and hinging so that the back stays nice and flat to go into your next rep. All right, like so. Next thing I want to talk about is the transition of the dumbbell during the dumbbell snatch. It can be a very fluid movement if you've practiced it, but can take a lot of practice to get to that fluid part. So the workout doesn't specifically say that the dumbbell snatches need to be alternating. So if you are working towards that transition, which looks like so, I make contact with my other hand. I'm watching where the dumbbell's dropping so that I know where to catch. But if you're not quite there yet, a single arm dumbbell snatch for reps on an arm is going to help mimic what it's like to catch and receive and go into the next dumbbell snatch. So what that looks like, if I'm just going to do single arm, like so, it teaches me how to control the weight down and load my hips so that I can go into my next rep, which is very similar to what it looks like when you have the transition. Cool. So again, does not specify that it needs to be alternating. If you don't have that transition quite yet, it's a really good time to just stay on one side and rep them out and then switch to the other side. If you have the transition, work on it. It's a little bit heavier dumbbell for RX today, so it might be a little tricky at first, but nothing we haven't practiced before. So get after it, make sure the back stays nice and flat, stay on one side if needed, transition if you can.